Hello, welcome to Work Hard, Dream Harder. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Tia, and we're just two best friends waffling about life and trying to survive until we're 30. So, this episode is about brain rot.
Brain rot.
And we are feeling a lot of brain rot right now. It's later in the afternoon. And we are both ready for bed.
We sound like we're grandmas. It's only like, God knows.
6:30. Bedtime. So, just to be all official, I do have the official meaning and description of brain rot for your older viewers like ourselves. I don't necessarily know what the term means straight away.
I'm hip. I'm a millennial. Zillennial.
Mm-hmm. Sure, hip.
Yeah, because
like broken hip because you're old.
Hey. You can't really talk. You don't even know half of my Vine memes. If you don't know, you should have checked a few episodes ago. Yeah, back again with the white vans. Dan Daniel.
Is that mine? Anyway, so brain rot. So brain rot is a slang term referring to a perceived decline in mental sharpness or cognitive function. So quite often when kids are saying brain rot, they mean like YouTube or like TikTok nonsense.
Yeah.
Not just doom scrolling, but absolute
fucking
nonsense.
Skibidi toilet. What the flip?
No idea.
What do you mean Oklahoma? I thought that was just the state in America, but no, it's got a different meaning. These are like Gen Alpha, and I'm like, what are you waffling?
Honestly, my brother's young. He's at secondary school, and he'll just say random stuff to me, and I'm like, "What does that mean?" He goes,
"I don't know."
Everyone says it, and it's like I don't think they even know what it means. It doesn't mean anything. Like I was told. So this is what he said to me. Don't know if this is true or not, but they'll just use Skibidi toilet in place of something else. If it's a completely silent classroom, someone will shout Skibidi toilet, or they'll just say it randomly in the middle of a conversation. It doesn't make sense, and everyone's like, "Yeah, Skibidi toilet." It has no meaning. Brain rot. Their brains have literally rotted too much.
Talking about previous episodes with social media and stuff, I don't blame, but sometimes life's exhausting. Sometimes you need, I think my brain rot would be shitty reality TV.
My brain rot is like craft videos on YouTube. I love watching people make something that is completely unobtainable for myself. Like they'll make these massive masterpieces, artwork or craft things or really expensive machinery, and I'm just like, yeah, that is my brain rot. I don't learn anything from it. I just watch people make really cool stuff.
And I think it's like you see that epidemic on TikTok where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna brain rot, and they're just in their beds. So it's all about you're basically gonna decompose kind of type of vibe, and I'm just like sad, but I know sometimes you just wanna not.
I think it started off as a nice thing, because it came out of the hustle culture, as we mentioned a few episodes ago, and people working themselves to death. You have the idea of brain rotting. You just give yourself a day in bed to relax, not think about anything, not put any work in, and just give yourself time to decompress. But now people have kind of taken it too far, I think, where their whole personality has become brain rot.
Brain rot.
Oh, do you know the people who just pretend to be stupid?
Yeah.
Do you not have that? So I work with a lot of students, and a lot of them, they're really smart. They really are smart.
Yeah.
And then they pretend to be dumb. So we have one member of staff, I won't mention their name, and when it's just me and them on shift, they are so productive, they are so kind, they are so smart, they know what they're doing, they're reliable. But as soon as there's other people on shift, they're like, how do I do this? And how do I do that? And it's become their entire personality to be dumb. And I'm like, but you're not dumb, you're incredibly smart. Why are you playing on this?
I think sometimes it's that or the thing of
weaponized incompetence. Yeah.
But then again, it's
But this is different. It's not. They're not trying to get other people to do their work for them.
Oh,
they're just pretending to be dumb. And it's happening a lot with kids. It is cool to be dumb. Well, at my brother's school anyway, I don't know about everywhere else. It is cool to be dumb. They act like they don't know things. They act like they're stupid. They're like, "Ugh," and all that. And I don't quite understand why.
I remember you used to get the fucking Mickey taken out of you if you showed any signs of like
Stupidity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like being someone who was dyslexic, it was just like.
My school was weird though. Like my school was very much, it was cool to be smart. The cool kids were the people in the top set, and like they would brag about getting good grades, which is actually like, you know,
you'd rather be that.
Yeah, I'd rather be in that sort of environment than
Skibidi toilet.
Yeah. But still, why? Why are people faking stupidity? Why? I get it to a certain extent, it's funny. Like, does it come from these like YouTube videos of people pretending to be stupid and it's played off a comedy and now they're taking it seriously? Or are they still trying to play it off a comedy and it's just not coming across that way?
Sometimes it's just like you think their herd mentality, right?
Yeah.
I remember the class clown was only two people, one person that played that like jester role, like the class clown.
Now it's half the class.
And I think maybe it is that just kids are overwhelmed, overstimulated. Sometimes they need to just.
Are their brains just shutting down because, for example, using social media as an example, because we are on the theme of social media this month, are they consuming so much irrelevant stuff via social media that their brain genuinely is rotting and they are just there thinking of nonsense? What is it?
Because I think as well, it goes back to the access. They got access to everything. It's just like I remember, like, oh, like if you miss Doctor Who, haha, you're not in the conversation. There's no. It's like they're getting rid of, like, I remember the BBC's all online and like, you know, I was telling Tia like, oh, Elmo lost his job because they're getting rid of Sesame Street, right? But then it's just like these kids are not watching stuff that are their age, or like, you remember BBC, CBBS, they were like the educational programs for the kids, and that was the only option that we had when we were young, right? Unless you were those kids who have flipping Disney Channel.
Oh my gosh, have you seen some of the like the little kids TV shows nowadays? It's just big flashing lights and colours and
the Cocomelon effect.
Oh my god, it's insane.
Do you understand if you gave your child just Cocomelon, how brain rot? Because then you're conditioning your brain to be overstimulated if there's no action. Yeah. It's just that sometimes when my brother's like 18 now, I'm like, he's just like, I'm bored. I was like, the movies, and you've been there 5 minutes, they're setting the plot. Can't you just wait instead of changing it? It's the options that annoy me as well. Like, can we just watch? You don't know if it's shit. You've only watched 5 minutes of it.
But that's the thing. I feel like, you know, real culture, having like 30-second snippets has made it so 5 minutes is too long now. A movie is too long to sit through. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can see why that's a thing.
Yeah. And then again, it's like sometimes, like being neurodivergent, you do the brain rot because your brain's overstimulated because you got. But then again, the way that these kids are presuming talking about it is more like couch potato thing. But it's very like negative. But sometimes you just need the time to brain rot. But now it's taken out of context. Like you need. I'm gonna brain rot for a few minutes.
Yeah. Do you think there is a solution for brain rot?
Actually doing physical tangible, like things like
what, like finding a hobby?
Yeah, like crochet, even like video games, and to some extent more of those like long form like story.
Video gaming is a hobby.
Yeah, and I think it's going. Is that instant quick gratification?
Oh, instant gratification.
I think when I think of bread rot.
I've got some bread if you want bread.
Oh, I was like, that sounds wrong, but it's bread rot.
Brain rot?
brain rot. You know, after saying that, I was like...
I think her brain is wrong. Maybe you say it so many times it happens to yourself.
But I think it's that
instant gratification.
that these kids are just... Because, yeah, it's just like you get a like, you get followers, or you just like... You
watch that one reel, you get the dopamine hit. You watch the next reel, you get the dopamine hit, and it's go, 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 quick.
It's like we never got that because it was just like...
Everything was long form.
And we had limited, and it's like, even going back to meme culture that we were talking about a few episodes ago, it's like, everything's going too quick, and I'm like...
Memes would last a few months, maybe a year, and now they're lasting a couple of days, and then it's irrelevant. It's so quick.
I found about Pesto the Penguin and Moodang when it was on cool, and I was like...
I still don't know what they are. I don't follow trends, can you tell?
Me neither, but I was just like... Because I volunteer and the kids were like, oh, you don't know Pesto and Moodang? And I was like, what now? And it's basically these cute, a violet little cute hippo called Moodang and a baby penguin called Pesto. And I was just like, but then, brain rot. But the thing is like, the damage is already done. Because you've conditioned them to be like, quick. And I was just like,
quick instant results, quick instant dopamine hit.
But life's not like that, so you know.
Real life is a lot more slow paced.
And I think as well, yeah, then no wonder why these kids are stressed about grades, because you know, it's just...
Their brain's taking in so much social media and nonsense that they can't think about anything else.
And I just think they have too much access. Because I remember, like, you had 4 channels, or, like, if you didn't have...
How old are you?
No, like, a few channels, I bet. Not 4 channels. But, like, fat screen TVs. Like, the fat TVs.
Oh, I remember my little box TV connected to an aerial in my room. I had loads of channels, but only, like, 5 of them
But
worked.
I just remember that... It used to be like, oh, have you watched... I remember Great British Bake Off, like, if you didn't watch it...
You had to watch it live, yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, I don't really care, I'll just watch them all, or...
Watch them all in one go. Woo, let's go.
Yeah. And it's just like, these kids don't have one specific program that's suitable for their ages, because they're going... Right, I don't blame the parents for not knowing what's going on, but some parents just don't. It was like, back in the day, like, oh, you'd go... Oh, you're like a kid. Oh, I play Grand Theft Auto. You know, and that was all. Then it's like, oh, kids are going to commit murder because they play Grand Theft Auto, and then I haven't watched it, but there was this hoo-ha about the show Adolescence.
Yeah.
And it was good. What I heard about it, I didn't watch it, but. It helped the parents put in perspective, like, you don't know what your kids, no matter how good their home life is, you don't know what they're consuming. And then I watched that scene where he was a psychologist was just trying to understand him.
Yeah.
And it was just like, he didn't really hate girls, but he just didn't know how to approach them. And it's like...
Yeah, because he'd been relentlessly bullied by the girl that he ended up offing. Don't want to say the bad word, get us demonetised. But yeah, and it's going down the psychology. At the end of the day, he was a kid. He made the wrong decision, and he absolutely did the wrong thing. But the show, and I'm not protecting him. Do not murder people. But the show takes an interesting stance into the psychology behind it.
Because it's just like. It's like Andrew Tate of the world, you know? Like, you're like, you can say to a kid, well, you're just being a parrot, you're repeating what you heard. And you say to them, but there was this TikTok where this mother was saying, well, I said to my kid, but okay, they might say, oh, I hate women. And I was just like, okay, do you hate me? Mm-hmm. You go into depth, they're just being a parrot.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes parents are not. But then who's to be blamed?
Yeah. Is it the parents? Is it the social media companies? Is it the kids themselves? Is it the people sharing the stuff on social media? Or is it everyone?
And true crime girlies are scary. We don't want to talk about true crime girlies.
Maybe on a future episode.
They're scary.
But yeah, brain rot. Like, what do you guys think is the deal? What do you guys think is going on with that? Let us know.
Well.
See you next time.
We're coming to the end of the episode. Thank you for listening. Like we say, work hard, but dream even harder.